All right, Illini fans, welcome to the video. And as always, you're going to hear the truth because I just don't care whose feelings I hurt. I'm just going to tell like it is. Brad Underwood, he said, the lack of discipline, that's on me. That's coach talk. He doesn't mean it. But this he does mean. I just don't have these guys doing anything that resembles basketball on the offensive end. Nothing. That's what Brad Underwood said. You know, I'm at work. I watched this game, and offensively, it was pathetic. You watch them play, and they just stand there at the three-point line. That's all they do. There's no movement without the ball with purpose. There's no ball movement with purpose. There's no one slashing to the rim. There's no one that wants to post up. No one wants to drive. No one wants to get a foul drawn on them. Nobody wants to go to the free throw line. All they want to do is shoot a three. Why? A three-point shot is alcohol, and people get drunk off of it because it's easy. You know how easy it is to get on the offensive side of the court and just stand at the three-point line? That's easy. It's hard work to get down there and post somebody up. It's hard work to drive to the rim, to slash to the rim, to get a foul drawn and go to the free throw line, to move with purpose without the basketball, to have ball movement with purpose. That's hard work. But that's basketball. These players don't want none of that. They want the easy stuff. Let's cross half court, and I'm going to hang out at the three-point line. That's their offense. And Brad Underwood has tried everything he knows. He tried running sets, but their basketball IQ, they have none, so they can't run a set. He gave that up. Now he tries to run a spread offense. They can't do that either. So he doesn't know what to do. But guess what? I do. Brad. Brad Underwood, let me tell you what you should do. Hire an offensive guru to come in, and he'll be your assistant coach, and he will run your offense. It's that simple. Do that and keep your job, or don't do that and get fired. You choose. You know, you don't hear it a lot in basketball, but in basketball, you can do it like football. You can have your offensive coordinator, so to speak, or your defensive coordinator. You can do that. Our Chicago Bulls with Phil Jackson. We had our defensive coordinator, right? That's what he was known for. That's what he did. Brad Underwood can hire someone who is an offensive guru, who can take these players and who understands what they can do best to score and build an offense around it that they can understand and flourish in. And he can run the offense. That's what he should do. Because Brad, everything he's tried with these players has failed. It's unbelievable. Basketball is not hard. Let's think about it. What is basketball? It's really simple. When you're on offense, you're trying to score. And you want the easiest basket possible. So that should be your goal. And the way you go about it is with player movement with a purpose. Players should be moving in such a way that they're either getting themselves in a great position for an easy basket, or they're making it easier for their teammate to get an easy basket. That's basketball. And think about it. If you're playing defense, what do you hate the most when you're playing defense? You would hate to play against someone who's always trying to get in scoring position. That would be annoying. guarding someone who's always trying to get open to make a basket. That's annoying. So that's what you should do on offense. Always moving your body or the ball with one purpose, to get an easy bucket. You can get garbage shots anytime. You could just take a I hope I make it three anytime. You need to run offense with movement. I'll keep talking about the 05 Illini. The 05 Illini were the closest thing I've seen to a team that was filled with players who understood ball movement, player movement, and they understood getting in position to score. Now, they weren't perfect at it, but that's the closest I've seen to it. And it was beautiful basketball. In my opinion, it is the most beautiful basketball in the world. Basketball where players are moving with purpose, passing the ball with purpose, always looking to be a scoring threat. When Illinois does pass the ball, they're not a scoring threat. It's pathetic. No one's slashing to the rim. No one's getting to the free throw line. No one's posting up, except Dane sometimes. And they don't know how to use Dane. It's pathetic. So let's just talk about the players. Coleman Hawkins needs to transfer. And I want those of you who believe Coleman Hawkins is going to the NBA to come to my channel and tell me in the comments, what is it about his game that the NBA desires? Is it his crappy rebounding ability? Is it his crappy offense? Is that what they want? Coleman Hawkins sucks in capital letters. 36 minutes, 5 rebounds in 36 minutes of play. 1 assist, 10 points, 3 turnovers. That's your junior. The best thing Coleman Hawkins can do is announce that he is transferring immediately. Leave the team right now. We've all seen enough. And for those of you that had the nerve to come to my channel and suggest that Coleman Hawkins is a good player, where are you now? Come to my channel and tell me again that Coleman Hawkins is a good player and that he's going to the NBA. And Dane, 24 minutes, 4 for 6, 6 rebounds. No, 9 rebounds. 9 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 9 points. You know, that's not too bad. Why are they not understanding how to best to use him? We could get more out of him if used correctly. He should be playing 30-something minutes, not Coleman. Matthew, 30 minutes of play, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, 17 points. For him, we'll take it. Sincere Harris, more fouls than anything. Horrible game. Shannon Jr., horrible game. Shannon Jr., when he started the season, it looked promising. It's all went to hell. He has no chance at the NBA. None. He has nothing that the NBA wants. He's a terrible scorer, terrible three-point shooter. His defense sucks. He just sucks. Like I said in previous videos, I believe the pressure of trying to impress the NBA has crushed him. That's what I personally believe. I believe his whole life goal was to get ready for the season to show the NBA scouts that he's worthy of being in the NBA. The pressure crushed him, and now he's crumbled into pieces, and he sucks. Ty Rodgers, only 2 minutes of play. The coach doesn't like him. Okay. Brandon, whatever. Sky Clark, he sucks. What can you say? Patrick doesn't get in the game. Hey, why not? You got nothing to lose. Throw him in the game. Have him shoot a three. Jay Neps, he's not afraid to shoot. 5 for 12. Unfortunately, not good enough. 11 points and 1 assist, 2 rebounds. RJ Melendez, useless transfer. It would make me so happy if RJ Melendez and Coleman Hawkins would transfer tonight. I would be overjoyed if they would. That frees up 2 scholarships that are a waste right now. Those 2 are worthless. And I can't believe it. RJ Melendez had so much promise. What happened to him? Illinois has reporters that are the worst. They're so pathetic. They never ask the tough questions. They don't ask what's important. If I'm a reporter, I'm asking RJ Melendez, what has happened to you? You had so much promise. What happened? Tell us. We don't know. Is it a family issue? Is it a girlfriend issue? Is it you just can't handle the pressure of the moment because so much was expected of you this year? I mean, what is it? And Coleman Hawkins, why not ask him? What is it in your head that makes you a basket case? What are the things you're thinking about on the court that prevent you from being good? Why can't they ask these things? I don't understand it. I would like to know. We go to the team stats, same old. When Illinois plays, you can guarantee yourself a few things, can't you? They'll have more turnovers than assists. They'll shoot more threes than free throws. And they'll shoot a terrible percentage from three-point land. Those are a few things that you can guarantee when Illinois plays. So let's go ahead and take a look. 8 for 28 from 3. That's called horrible. 28%. Free throws, 6 for 10. Need I say more? 60%. Let's look at Northwestern. 7 out of 18 from 3, 38%. That sucks. But guess what? 40 free throws, 32 out of 40. That's 80%. They win the game. I would love to see Illinois with 40 free throws and 18 threes. We've talked about it plenty of times. Illinois' mindset, they're drunk off of the three because it's easy. They need to ban the three-point shot and force these players to drive to the rim, slash to the rim, post up, draw fouls, get aggressive, get to the rim. Force them to ban the three-point shot. And once the players get it through their thick heads that they need to attack the rim, then they can shoot a few threes. If I'm the head coach, it's not an option. I will sit the whole team down. I will forfeit the game. You will shoot more free throws than threes, or you will not play. Period. This cannot continue. Let's go down to assists. 13 assists, which for Illinois getting 13 assists, that's like another team getting 30 assists. Like, I'm not joking. Illinois with 13 assists is like another team getting 30. It's a miracle. But let's go to the turnovers. 15 turnovers. Once again, more turnovers than assists. And Brad Underwood talked about it all week long. How to get his players to value the ball. How to stop them from being turnover machines. Well, guess what? He hasn't found the solution yet. You know, these players are horrible. I mean, they really are. And it's not going to change. Do you think Coleman Hawkins is going to get bumped and take a bump to the head and all of a sudden become confident, assertive, and be a winner? Do you really think that's going to happen? Of course not. Do you think they're going to find a way to properly use Dane to really maximize what he can do? Of course not. Matthew is only in it for himself, period. So you can't say nothing to him. Sincere Harris. You love his effort, his tenacity, but he's got to learn that you got to be able to play defense without fouling. Right? That's the lesson that all players that want to play great defense, that's the lesson they have to learn first. How to be aggressive defensively without fouling. That's what he needs to learn. And once again, you cannot allow your offense to be non-existent in your efforts to be a great defensive player, because then you're a one-trick pony, and that's not going to cut it. You can play good defense and score at the same time. There's no law that says I can only play good defense, I can't score. No. You can do both. So do both. It's just that simple. Shannon, like I said, just crushed. He's crushed. He's crumbled. He's fallen into pieces. This is sad. I mean, this is sad. Who are they playing next? Who are they going to lose to next? They're at home against Wisconsin. You know, that's going to be a loss. They go to Nebraska, and that's a loss. Michigan State at home, and that's a loss. They go to Minnesota. Be a tough game. They could win it. Indiana's a loss. Ohio State's a loss. At Wisconsin, a loss. At home against Nebraska, they could win. They could win that game. I tell you what, Brad Underwood is going to get fired. He's going to get fired if this continues. I'm telling you. They're going to lose at Iowa. They could win that game. It'll be tough. Minnesota, they could win that game, should. Rutgers, they'll lose that game. At Penn State, they're going to lose. At Indiana, they're going to lose. Northwestern coming to town. You would hope they could rise up and win, but they might lose that game too. At Ohio State, they're going to lose that game too. Michigan coming to town, they probably could lose that game. At Purdue, they'll lose that game. A lot of losses. This is going to be a bad year. A bad year. And what's really, really, really disappointing is you're looking at these players and Coleman Hawkins has not gotten better. So there's no hope for him. He needs to transfer. Dane is being wasted. Matthew's playing for himself. Sincere, this is an opportunity to get it through his head. Offense and defense. You got to play both ends. You can be offensively elite and at the same time be defensively elite. Don't limit yourself. Get it through his head. Shannon Jr., NBA dreams, can't, nothing. He's gone anyway. Ty Rodgers, tell him why you don't like him. Tell him why he doesn't play much. Let him know why. And then tell him to do those things which prevents him from playing so he can get out there on the court and do something. At this point in time, you need to play the freshman more than anything. Coleman Hawkins is done. He's done. He has nothing to offer. RJ Melendez has nothing to offer. He's done. Put the freshmen in. Let them suck. At least they can get some experience and hope that they can become better throughout the year. But I am so over Coleman Hawkins and RJ Melendez. And I'm really getting to a point where I'm over Shannon Jr. But, this is bad. This is bad. It's bad when Northwestern blows you out. I'll tell you what, I would love to see Brad Underwood in that locker room. I mean, I'm telling you, and let me say this. If you've been listening to this whole video, congratulations. I'm telling you right now, I was the first one to tell you that Andre Curbelo was going to transfer. For those of you that were watching my live stream that day, you remember it. I was the one that told you it was going to happen. I tell you now, if this season continues as is, there will be many players transferring. You can expect RJ Melendez to transfer, Sky Clark to transfer, Ty Rogers could transfer. Hopefully Coleman Hawkins transfers. But it could be those players transferring. So this needs to turn around immediately, but I don't think it will. Brad, he doesn't know what to do, but I do. Hire an offensive coach to come run the offense or be fired. It's just that simple. All right, let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on the team? Got any bright ideas? Let me know. Let's talk about it.